Hello everybody. So we got a new news story. This is not news, but it's pretty fucking funny. So the Queen in Chief, the greatest person in the United States Congress, Ilhan Omar, was doing some speeching. She was speaking, and this weirdo, this like really creepy guy, like posted something about it. So let's just watch the clip, and then I'll go further.
Thank you, Ro. I feel ill a little bit because of everything that is taking place, and I think every time I hear about conversations around war, I find myself being stricken with PTSD, and I find peace knowing that I serve with great advocates for peace and people who have shown courage.
So this really creepy guy, okay, like there's nothing, like what's wrong with that? Like, do you know? Because I don't know. You know, it's just not like it's. I don't like war. War is bad. And so this really creepy guy is like, Rep Ilhan Omar complains she's stricken with PTSD, in quotes, because of recent events in the Middle East. This is a disgrace and offensive to our nation's veterans who really do have PTSD after putting their lives on the line to keep America safe. Okay. Jesus Christ. Okay, so what is with right-wingers who constantly talk about the SJWs, the language police, everybody. Oh, they're policing our language, my free speech. Oh, they want a safe space. Oh, like, why do those people exist? And then simultaneously talk about things like the troops. You are offensive to the troops. No, not the troops. Like, oh my god, that shit is fucking cringy. Like, Dan Crenshaw, who's another, like, really creepy guy in Congress, he's probably the top tier as far as, like hypocritical woke skull jackass, like, when it comes to supporting the troops and stuff, right? But, like, okay, so clearly, right, like, this is hilarious, right? Like, this is really funny. Like, to think that PTSD is only a thing that happens from people that are like go to war, and not people that go to war only, because Ilhan Omar witnessed war as a child, right? Like, so it's not people that go to war, it's American soldiers. Like, PTSD is like copywritten in America. In order to have PTSD, you just have to be an American soldier. So real quick, you can see here that this has gotten ratioed. It's actually gotten about 500 more tweets since I loaded the webpage initially. It was like 20k last time. But yeah, so this guy got ratioed really hard, and Ilhan Omar actually destroyed this motherfucker. Hi, Jim. I survived war as a child and deal with post-traumatic stress disorder, much like many who have served or lived through war. It's shameful that you as a member of Congress would erase the PTSD of survivors. No, like, seriously, like I don't, like, really, this stuff is bizarre to me. Like, this is a meme that I've seen in more places than just like with like right-wing members of Congress. You know what I mean? Like, I've had family members tell me that PTSD is fake unless you've been to war. It's fake news. Well, we have the NHS website here, and I wanted to use this is a list of the causes of post-traumatic stress disorder, and as you can see here, war and conflict. It doesn't mention anything about being an American soldier there. You know, this is the NHS website, so maybe they would have mentioned British soldiers. I don't know. It doesn't see anything like there. There's lots of different causes of PTSD. You know, serious accidents, you know, physical or sexual assault, abuse, including childhood or domestic abuse. There's lots of, like, even a lot of people that probably have PTSD that don't even know they have PTSD because there's such a stigma in our society about this kind of stuff, and it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. But, of course you have, like, a bunch of the really cringy motherfuckers in here. Jesus Christ, keep America. Like, there's a bunch of cringy motherfuckers in here, and then in here, that are just really funny. I recommend reading the threads if you have any sort of, if you like cringe. Like, I'm a cringe hunter, you know? I'm on the hunt for cringe. You know what I'm saying? Like I love looking at all this stuff. I don't know. It's just Jesus Christ. Just read it for yourself. There's lots of cringe here. And you have to understand, this is not like a random dude. This isn't like, like CAG2020.com, man. No, this is like a literal member of Congress. This guy has been voted for. People are like, yeah, Jim Banks, he's gonna fight for the troops, and he doesn't even know the basic definition of something like PTSD, and that's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. And what's with all these really creepy guys in Congress and even out of Congress that are just obsessed with Ilhan Omar? Everything she says, it's like, I'm offended. Meanwhile, they, again, they talk about how safe spaces are evil and stuff like that. It's bizarre. It's really truly bizarre. And yeah, it's pathetic. What else is there to say? I don't know.